Hi guys, so today I'm going to be talking about tips for going back to school with social anxiety. I know how nerve-wracking it is when it's like a month before school starts and all you can think about is that, especially if you're in high school. So I'm just going to give you guys a few tips and stuff that have helped me for going back to school and have helped me while I'm in school. I apologize if this video is late and some of you have already gone back. Where I live, people don't go back until like the middle of September, but I think in a lot of places in America you guys are going back like early August and stuff. I apologize if I'm a little late. That's why. So the first thing that I want to talk about really quickly, the whole video is not about this, but there's an online program that I have used for curing social anxiety. I have a video better explaining it if you are interested in hearing more about it, so that'll be linked down below. But basically it is an online program that you can buy, and it takes you through a whole bunch of steps and you kind of analyze your social anxiety, and it's very helpful, very effective. I would definitely recommend trying that. This is the perfect time to do that with going into school and putting yourself back into a very hard, uncomfortable social situation. Part of this program gets you to identify all your triggers, and if you're going back to school or just getting back to school, you'll definitely be able to see all those triggers. And for me, once I had identified my triggers, it helped. Anyway, so definitely check out that program. I'll have the program down below and the video where I talked about it down below. I just think that this is the perfect time to get it and try it. So I've talked about this concept in a bunch of my videos for social anxiety, and basically what it is put yourself in a different persona. Pretend that you're a different person, a person that doesn't have social anxiety, and go through your day. So I've done this in school, I did this at work. You just kind of pretend that you're this different person and you are confident, you don't have social anxiety, like you can get through the day easier. And for me it really helped. I described it before as kind of doing like a Hannah Montana and completely like just changing. Don't change yourself, just pretend that you have confidence kind of, and that pretend confidence is going to turn into real confidence. Because if you pretend you have confidence and you go and do something you didn't think you could, like order at the cafeteria or put your hand up in class, then that's going to turn into real confidence because you're going to realize you can do it. And so that is like my number one tip. That helps so much. The next tip is, especially if you don't have the biggest friend group in school, the beginning of school is the best time to make friends and establish friend groups and stuff like that, because you know it's a new year, new everything, new classes, new people. I think it's very crucial at this time because you need to establish your first impressions. I've messed this up so many times and just made myself sat in the back, not talk to anyone, and just everyone by the first like couple weeks of school knew this girl doesn't want to talk to anyone, she doesn't want to be friends with you, like she's not, like don't be friendly to her because she won't engage kind of thing. So make yourself approachable and welcoming. Try so hard to, if someone, you know, sits next to you, don't ignore them. I'm not saying like strike up a whole conversation with them and stuff. I'm just saying be nice, be friendly, be open and welcoming. Don't make them feel like you don't want to talk to them or anything. So many times, like, you know, the first class you don't really know anyone, everyone just sits beside someone random, and this is your chance to make that person sitting next to you, make the people in your class that don't know you, that it's okay to talk to you kind of thing. Does that make sense? I hope it does, because so many times, you know, someone will try to talk to me and I just shut them down and then they know never to talk to me again. So recently, especially when I started college, you know, new school, so many new people, when somebody starts talking to me, I engage in the conversation, I say things back, and that way they know they can continue to talk to me, and it's worked very well. Another thing that has been super helpful for me is talk to your teachers early on about your situation, what is difficult for you, whether you talk to them yourself, whether it's in person or through an email, which is normally what I do, or I get my mom to either email or talk on the phone or come in and see them, and that really helps right away establishing and coming to them. They're gonna notice that initiative to come to them and tell them. Don't wait until the night before a presentation to email your teacher and tell them I can't do this, and don't wait to email them and tell them your situation, that you're very anxious and shy, if you want to use that word. That word works best for people that don't understand social anxiety. Don't wait until then to tell them that, because then it might seem like you're not prepared, you're not ready, you know, just a little nerves on the night before. Tell them right away. Another tip that I have is to set goals for yourself throughout the year. For example, you could say, this month I want to raise my hand this many times during class, and I want to engage in like the class discussion this many times, or this many times I want to get up and go to the bathroom instead of holding it, or I want to get up and refill my water bottle without being too anxious. Because if you set your goal low as like one time a month, you're going to do it that one time a month and be so excited and proud of yourself. Once you do it once, it's only going to be easier and easier and easier as you go along and do it. So definitely set goals. It's such like a feeling of accomplishment. I'm the type of person that has to set goals or else I won't do anything. Something that I want you guys to consider. First of all, think of how fast the school year always goes. You get to the end of the year and you're like, oh my god, that went so fast. I remember the beginning of the year when I was dreading things. Remember that for when you're going into this year. It honestly goes so fast. And that kind of goes into my next point is I regret my entire high school experience so much. I definitely didn't make the most of it and I wish that I had. I was hardly in regular high school at all. I was in online school and homeschool and a couple of different programs for a lot of it, and I totally wish that I had made the most of my high school experience. If you have any other tips, definitely leave them in the comments down below for other people to read. I know that this is a very hard time of year for a lot of people, and I totally relate. I totally understand. I'm not going back to school this semester. I'm not experiencing it myself, but I definitely know how tons and tons of you guys are feeling. I also know that it does get better and easier. I mean, your schooling eventually ends. You eventually have breaks. Please, please, please make the most out of high school. Don't have regrets like I did. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I really hope this video was helpful at all. I also have a playlist of all my other social anxiety and mental health videos, so I'll link that down below so you could check it out. Don't forget to check out that program, which will be linked down below. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and if you're not already subscribed, it would mean a lot to me if you did. I am very close to 30,000 subscribers, so thank you guys for watching. I love you, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!